Hi everyone, I am Tatiana from Naples Botanical Garden, and today I'm going to show you how to repot overgrown plants. So what you're going to need to repot your plant is some potting soil, another container about a half size larger than your plant's current container. You will need the plant that you are going to step up. So this is the plant that I am working with, and something that is telling me that this plant needs a new home is that if you look a little bit closer where the soil is, you can see we have some roots starting to pop out. I'm just going to separate a few of these pieces here. So I have chosen this pot here, and you can see that it is about double the size of the current pot. What I'm looking for is definitely a lot more depth, and you can see that this one doesn't have any drainage holes. So if you do have one with a drainage hole, that would be ideal. What you can do is grab some stones, and I'm going to set this down on the bottom of this pot here so that it creates kind of a little bit of a buffer and it can let the water trickle down. And then what I'm going to do next is fill up this pot with some soil. Any kind of potting soil will do. What I'm going to do is separate my plant from this pot. You want to be really careful and conscious not to break up the root system, because if you don't have roots, your plant will have a difficult time growing. You don't want to rush this process. You want to go little by little to not damage the plant or its roots. So this is what it'll look like when you remove it from your pot. So you can see these roots are very stuck in there. They've grown a lot, which is awesome for the plant, and you can see it's definitely needing a new home. So now what I'm going to do is carefully separate these individual guys here, and you are going to need to break up the root system a little bit. Just be as gentle as you possibly can. And once you've started to get a really loose clump of your roots, you can easily just wiggle them on out. And then this is what you can work with. Now make some space for your roots. You want to make sure you make a deep hole, because you not only want all of your root structure to fit in here, but then you also want to give it some space for it to grow. So ideally you'd kind of want it right at the top of your pot. So you got a little well where your plant can fit in. I'm going to gently place it in. So I'm going to grab some more potting soil and fill it up. So you add a little bit more of your potting soil, and then what you can do is move it around your plant so that it is nice and structured. And don't forget to give your plant a little drink of water once you have it in its new home. And then you've repotted your own plant. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed repotting your own plant, and we hope you stay planted with Naples Botanical Garden.